Charles Jr. Edwards was born in the heart of Louisiana's Atchafalaya Basin, a place where the bayous and swamps shape every aspect of life. A French-Canadian descendant, he grew up steeped in generations of swamp wisdom. From the age of 10, Jr. helped his father haul hoop nets and trap crawfish, learning how to track and capture wild creatures in messy marshlands. By his mid-teens, he was already an expert swimmer and boat handler, and long before cameras arrived, he had earned a reputation in his community as a no-nonsense outdoorsman who could handle gators, fish, snakes, and ironclad wildlife with quiet confidence. When Swamp People premiered on the History Channel in 2010, producers toured the Atchafalaya Basin looking for authentic hunters. They stumbled across Junior Edwards, a man whose life was a living manual of survival in the swamp. Featuring him alongside his son Willie and grandson, Lil Willie, the show offered a rare look at how tradition and family tied to the land. Junior quickly became a standout, not just for hauling in record-size alligators, but for offering lessons on sustainable hunting, trap preparation, and wildlife regulations. His broad shoulders, deep-set eyes, and unfiltered advice made him one of the most compelling original cast members during the first 6 seasons. Junior's professionalism stood out. He worked before dawn, drug hoop nets before gator season, and balanced hunting with commercial fishing through the rest of the year. He emphasized respect for wildlife and passing down knowledge. Episode viewers came to look forward to his teaching moments. How to read claw marks on logs, how to calculate the weight of a crawdad haul, how to catch a monster gator near a gas station in Pierre Part after a punishing day of work. Fellow castmate Ashley Deadeye Jones later eulogized him as one of the greatest alligator hunters there is, a real hardcore outdoorsman who delivered monster gators even after long days by the swamp. In 2015, when custom producers revamped the show, Junior and Willie exited. He later refuted rumors they'd demanded more money, clarifying that producers informed them they were being replaced. He asserted they didn't need the cameras. The swamp was his livelihood and pride. For several years, he focused on hoop net fishing and community work, rising at 4 a.m. with his wife Teresa and hauling thousands of pounds of fish. He also mentored other hunters in Bayou Sorrel, promoting sustainable alligator tagging and fishing safety. Then in 2021, amid fan outcry and renewed interest in original hunters, Junior announced his return for the 12th season with trademark wit. "Surprise, look who's back," he wrote. His reappearance brought warmth to the show. Son Willie and grandson joined him once again, and viewers praised his presence as grounding, real, and rooted in decades of swamp mastery. Beyond television, Junior's life remained deeply community-driven. He taught younger hunters the ethics of catch limits, hosted local youth crawfish trapping workshops, and shared meals cooked fresh from the bayou with neighbors. Veteran cast members described him as generous, warm, deeply grounded. Fans repeatedly noted his kindness, sometimes crying at touching episodes like when the family rescued an injured otter and returned it to the wild. Junior quietly guiding the process. In early July 2025, Junior's grandson, Lil Willie Edwards, shared on Facebook that his grandfather had been dealing with serious health struggles and asked fans to keep him in y'all's thoughts and prayers. On July 26th, a final post announced his passing. "Rest easy, Paw. I know you're probably running your hoop nets or doing something crazy inside those pearly gates. You will be extremely missed, Paw." The family requested privacy, leaving cause and date of death unconfirmed. The outpouring of grief was immediate. Fans, castmates, and local community members posted tribute messages. Ashley Jones said the world had lost a legend. She'd watched Junior haul in monstrous gators after grueling swamp work and called him a true professional and friend. Fellow cast member Ronnie Adams shared prayers and photos alongside Willie and his sons, expressing solidarity with the family. Viewer posts called Junior real, hardworking, and heart of gold, remembering his swamp wisdom and generosity. Even when he silently camped in a boat for hours waiting for gators, he offered life lessons to viewers about patience and respect. Though he never sought fame, Junior's influence rippled beyond television. He taught thousands of viewers about heritage hunting practices, wildlife stewardship, and multi-generational knowledge preservation. His return to the show in 2021 reflected his embrace of sharing that legacy again, teaching that being on camera wasn't about celebrity. It was about documenting captain-level skills that few still practiced. Junior embodied a balance between tradition and modern storytelling. Today, his story resonates as both a personal narrative of dedication and a symbol of resilience. A man who learned to fish and trap as a boy, worked through adversity to provide for family, and later became a national figure in a show that celebrated his roots. He passed without fanfare, no cause announced, no final show, but with unspoken pride as the patriarch of a family who continues the tradition. Edwards leaves behind sons, grandsons, family in Bayou Sorrel, and ripple effects on a show that ran 15 seasons and attracted millions. His techniques and wisdom live on through Willie and Lil Willie, who pursue similar lifestyles and appear in various swamp interviews. His presence continues through episodes, splashy gator hunts, and instructional scenes. Even after his death, clips of him teaching hoop net setups or rescuing wildlife circulate online as evergreen examples of swamp proficiency. In a world fixated on fame and screen time, Junior's story is different, wanting only to do a difficult job well, to raise family with integrity, and to share knowledge when needed. His legacy reminds us that authenticity holds power, that a quiet life into the swamp can become a meaningful chapter in America's storytelling tapestry. Junior Edwards was never flashy, never seeking limelight. He taught survival in wild places, showed kindness in tough conditions, and honored tradition in a changing world. In death, many fans felt they lost a real person, not just a TV character, and his memory continues in the call of hoop nets rattling at dawn, the weight of a tagged gator hauled to shore, and the generational song of the swamp.